So it's a lot of reading, honestly, and I probably would not go over every single readings, since you guys can actually go and read that at your own pace. You can always pause it and understand what exactly they talking about. Some of the things that you should know is just know that what parameter is, um, and the query string, where it begins, the file name. So yeah, you guys should know what the parameters is, and how the query string, where the query string begins, the domain name, the protocol, the file name. Just trying to understand this part, and how the web, like actually how the web works. There's a website here on the room. Inside the room, you can go ahead and click on that link, and it will take you to where you should be getting more information about how the web works. So we don't want that. So we have to know how it works, and how can we eliminate that vulnerability. Once we go ahead and deploy the machine, I thought I have already started the machine. I did start the machine. I don't think. Yeah, I've already started the machine. I don't know why it's giving me the option to restart it. Okay. Now deploy the attached VM. I have done that, and this is the link to access the machine. Okay, that's good. Now we will go over path traversal, or directory traversal. Directory traversal. So just try to get understand this. Make sure you pause it and see if that actually works. And there are some documents here, for etc password. It will has all registered users, that has access to that system. Proc version specifies the version of the Linux kernel. You're probably gonna need that later. And just try to, probably not gonna memorize every single thing, but it's a good idea to know. So, what function causes path traversal vulnerabilities in PHP? On PHP, probably this function right here. Nah, hold up. Right here. You can use the file get contents to read the content of a file. This function right here is what makes it vulnerable. And I'm pretty sure that is the answer. And boom, yes, it is file get contents. This function right here allows the user to put user input, to put any kind of user input, unless the user input is not validated or sanitized. Okay, and what is the local file inclusion? Um, Man, I already went through this and read it, but just make sure you pause it, or just take your own time and read through this. So the first question right here: give lab one try to read etc password. What would the request URL be? So for this one, like, let's go ahead and try it out. So we can go here to the lab one, and for example, type welcome.php. If we put welcome.php and we get the current path, and welcome to Tryhackme, and this would right here will be the the correct URL format. So instead of welcome.php, let's go ahead and try to read etc password. And boom, just like that, when you just switch it to etc password, we are able to read the contents of all registered users in that web server. So this right here is what they are looking for. Let's go ahead and copy that. Our answer right here is, we need a forward slash here. And make sure don't hesitate to use the hints they give you. Oh, this will be the hint, like the example of how the format, of how you're supposed to put down the answer. So in lab 2, what is the directory specified in the include function? Let's go ahead and go to lab 2. So for example, welcome.php. If we type welcome.php for lab 2 and include it, welcome to, okay, we not getting anything right here, and that's how it is. So let's go ahead and just try. If we try it, file content preview of try. As soon as you put try, that try will be included in the directory here. Includes the try. The web application will look for the whatever you put in the file name as the file name inside the includes directory. So our question was, what is the directory specified in the include function? That would be includes. So make sure you go over that. Local file inclusion. Oh, this right here, it gives you a lot of ideas on how you're supposed to. Sometimes, whenever you go, like for instance, the try one, I just put etc password and it worked earlier. So might not always work. So you got to play around it and see what, especially with the error message too. Like that's a good information, like pretty good information that you can find there. Sometimes they might have filters, or sometimes they would append .php at the end of whatever file name you have or you type. So you have to know how to get rid of that, and to get rid of the anything appending. You put the null right here, the null byte, which is the percentage and 00. Make sure you use that, or you can use double dot slash if they have anything with sanitization, or if they have some kind of check for user input or validation. So that's kind of what the idea is. So let's go ahead and give Lab 3 a try to read etc password. What does the request look like? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and try this. Let's go ahead. Do not trust the input form. Insert in the browser address bar. Okay. Try to read etc password Lab 3, right? Let's go ahead and try the Lab 3. So if we type welcome right here, what are they saying? Just type welcome. When you do welcome, it just brings it up. So let's go ahead and try. As soon as you put try, at the end of try, I didn't even put .php, which it will put .php. That's one thing. And what else? The directory is in the var www.html. So we might need the dot slash. But let's go ahead and, instead of try, I'll go ahead and put etc password. And we need the null byte. And try that one. Still not working. Now we see how we have two slash. So we don't need that for a slash right here, forward slash. And let's try that out. And then now we good, etc password. But we are still in the var www.html. So let's go ahead and get out of that. Dot slash, dot slash, dot slash, dot slash. We'll be using 4 dot slash, and boom. As soon as you use 4 dot slash etc password, now you are all out of that directory, and you probably around in the root directory, and you can get access to the etc password as long as you put the null byte, which eliminates the .php appendix. So now we have access to this file right here. And what is the question? What does the request look like? Okay, the request look like this right here. Obviously, let's go ahead and copy that. Boom, just like that, we are answered that. Which function is causing the directory traversal in lab 4? So let's go ahead and go to lab 4. Welcome.php. Welcome.php. Um, as soon as you put welcome.php, just runs it. But if we try file get contents, try function file get contents, it would not work. And because of file get contents is the function that is not allowing us, causing the directory traversal. This right here is causing the directory traversal, the file get contents, but we can always put, if we, let's see if we can actually get the contents for it. You're not allowed to see source files. I guess they're not really allowing us, but why not? ///// etc password. You're not allowed to see source files. They are really serious about this. Oh, boom! Just like that, it did work. We still managed to actually look at the etc password contents using the null byte in lab 4, but we still have answered the question. This file get contents function is causing the directory traversal. Okay, try out lab 6 and check what is the directory that has to be in the input field. Okay, lab 4. What about lab 5? I'm not sure why they not making us do lab 5, but let's go ahead and go to lab 6. Include a file in the input. Tryhackme profile, tryhackme.txt. This is what they want us to put just to understand and see how it works. So let's go ahead. Tryhackme profile, tryhackme.txt. Tryhackme profile, tryhackme.txt. As soon as you put that, it works. And then tryhackme role admin, it works fine. If we put tryhackme, access is not allowed files at Tryhackme profile folder only. You see how this folder is the only folder we supposed to get our whatever file is from. So if you want to get maybe uh, etc password, then you probably are better off typing Tryhackme profile. My typing is really bad. Bear with me. etc password. Okay, then we're gonna have to, step out of this Tryhackme profile and then access that. We don't really have time for this because we already got the answer, which is Tryhackme profile. This is the directory that has to be there. Let's go ahead and answer that. So try out lab 6 and read etc os release. What is the version ID? Oh man, should have. So for lab 6, read etc os release. Let's go ahead and try Tryhackme profile. And then Actually, let's go ahead and type that right here. etc password. etc password is not working. Tryhackme profile. So we can go ahead and type dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash, and boom. This is not working. Why did it stop? Why is it not working? Hmm. Oh, it's not working on this side, so I might have figured it out. So, what I'm gonna have to try is probably put this part, cut that out, and put it in front, and go ahead and Control VP, Control Profile. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. Dot dot slash. I just need 4. And go ahead and etc password, and boom, just like that, we have figured out how to manage or go through that and get the etc password. But that's not really what we're looking for, right? We're looking for etc os release. So let's go ahead and paste that. OS release. We don't need a full stop. We don't need the extra slash. And boom, just like that, we found the Tryhackme profile etc OS release. And they looking for version ID, which is 12.04.5, but they just want this first 4 digits according to the format they put. So let's go ahead and paste that, and boom, just like that, we have answered that question too. And then now we are going about remote file inclusion. Let's just make sure you go through this because it's going to run me over 30 something minutes. So make sure you visit the following URL to get the playground. Let's go ahead and go to playground. Or you can go to your home and there's a playground right here. And you can kind of play around it to understand or get the attack. I mean the remote file inclusion. We showed how to include PHP pages via RFI. Do research on how to get remote command execution and answer questions in the challenge section. We just got to do this right here in the challenge section. Let's go ahead. For remediation, as a developer, it's important to be aware of web application vulnerabilities. Make sure you go over this. There's no questions being asked. Make sure you go over this again. And then we are ready for the challenge. So let's go ahead and access the VM virtual machine. So we don't need a playground actually. Okay, we are ready for challenge 1. The input form is broken. You need to send post request with file parameter. Make sure you remember what file the parameter is and what the file is stands for. So the first question right here, capture flag 1 at etc flag 1. And what is the hint? Change the form method to post in the page source, or use a tool like burp to modify the method of the request post. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Let's see. Welcome.php. Welcome.php is what they have. But it wouldn't work. It says the method has to be sent in a post method. Let's go ahead and inspect that. Let's go to no, not even console actually. Let's go here. The method. You see how the method is here is get. we would want to change that to post and enter it. And if we try to put etc, what is the flag one, right? Flag one, and include it, and hold up, and change this to post. Boom, just like that, it came up. We got the file content preview of etc flag one, and this is the flag. That's one way of doing it. And the other way is actually using the burp suite. Let's go ahead and get started with the burp suite. I'll show you guys some tricks. It's probably gonna load. Take a little while. Let's go ahead and answer the first question. Okay, I accept. Next, start. For people actually like who probably are having issue with the proxy, make sure your proxies, proxy is on, the intercept is on. But before that, I will go ahead to my Google Chrome and go to your settings and look for network setting, and then go to your manual proxy configuration and go to your proxy, go to your options tab, and then click, and then whatever you have here, make sure you have the same HTTP proxy IP address, which is 127.0.127.0.0.1, and the port number here is, what is it, 8080? Yes, sir. 8080. And also use this for HTTPS, and we should be okay. And then after that, if we go to your proxy intercept and your intercept is on, now anything you load here, you see how whenever you load it here, it brings it on your burp suite. So now you can actually go ahead and send that to your repeater, or I'll just go ahead and change it. You see how the the method is post and not get. So make sure you keep that. And our file, we will change that to etc flag one, and we will forward that. Did we send it to a repeater? Let's go ahead and repeat it. But let's go ahead and forward it. As soon as you forward it, you will get the the file. The file content of the preview here. Or if you go to your repeater and repeat it again and send it, and you will get the answer right here. The file content preview of ATC flag 1 is F1X3D INPU7, the same content of the preview. So that would be the first answer. Okay, and capture flag 2 at ETC flag 2. So let's go ahead and go to your home. Come on. I don't, oh, okay. Let me turn it off actually. Let's go to proxy, turn it off. Go to 2. I don't need this. Refresh this page. You refresh it. Welcome guest. Only admins can access this page. So we will go ahead and intercept it now. The intercept is on, and refresh it. And as soon as you refresh it, it brings it back on your Tryhackme. Burp Suite. I'm sorry. And then from guest, you would change that to admin. And you forward it, and boom. As soon as you forward it, welcome admin. Now we have access to this page, and we can manipulate it. And what do they want us to do? Oh, I don't need the lab ground. they want us to capture flag 2 at etc flag 2. So let's go ahead and try to access etc flag 2. Refresh that one more time. And inside guest, instead of guest, you put etc flag 2 and see if you can forward it. And boom, welcome etc flag 2. And as soon as you put etc flag 2, there's one more slash, a forward slash that's been added. We don't need that forward slash. And there's .php that's being added without us putting that .php. That is just automatically being appended to the user input. So to get rid of that user input, we will put the null byte, okay? And then we will don't need that the first forward slash. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Come on. Okay, now we don't need this. So it would be etc flag 2 and null byte. And forward. So now we have done that. etc flag 2 is everything is looking good, but we are still in the directory of var www.html. So I am pretty sure we just need a // method. So let's go ahead, refresh one more time, and get rid of this, and we use the // etc flag 2 and null byte. Come on. So terrible at this. Forward. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. A word. Cookie is yummy. That is the content. So that is the answer for this one. And capture flag 3 at etc flag 3. But before we move on to flag 3, let's go ahead and show you guys another trick. So let's assume we didn't get that. Okay, challenge 2. Let me turn it off. And then welcome guest. Only admins can access this page, right? So we can go ahead and right click that and inspect it. And let's go to your network. Actually, let's go to your memory. Nope, I lied. Let's go to your storage. You see how the name is Tryhackme, your value guest in the cookies. Make sure you are in your cookies. The guest. So instead of guest, we will change that to admin. And you click on that and refresh it. Boom, just like that. Welcome admin. It will automatically change it to admin. So instead of that admin, we can click on the admin and etc flag 2 and null byte. And we refresh that. Now you get the etc flag 2 content. But we already know the etc flag 2 is not working. So what we would do, we will put the // 4 times. You enter that and you refresh it one more time. And just like that, you'll get the cookie right here. Oh man, that's another method. And what is the capture flag 3 at etc flag 3? Let's go ahead to our home. You don't need this anymore. Let's go to flag 3. Challenge 3, include a file in the input form below. So for example, welcome. So let's go ahead and try welcome, right? If we put welcome, boom, welcome to Tryhackme, and everything seems fine. But if we try, it will put .php on the file. Okay. So now we don't need. So we do etc flag 3. We don't need the appending .php. So we go ahead and do that. You see how the etc / our / is automatically being removed, and that PHP is always there. So we probably need double slash. I need two double dot slash. That's what I need. Double dot slash, and we put etc, well, etc flag 3 no byte. Let's go ahead and copy that actually, and just try it. It's not working here. Actually, let's go ahead to our file. No, I'm sorry. Go to your home, go to your challenge. Let's go to your welcome right here. It is not working. What is it? What are they saying? Include function that include failed opening etc flag that PHP for inclusion. Welcome. And it is get request. Does it have to be post request? I'm not quite sure about this one. Let me see. Go here. I am having a hard time figuring out lab 3. If we put welcome here, it works. So let's go ahead. Actually, I'll go ahead and inspect it. See if I get the earlier for lab 2 it worked, changing that method to post request. So I'll go ahead and post request it. I'll make sure the intercept is on. Where's the post? Yes, post, and then refresh one more time, and forward it. Make sure you change that to post again. Why the heck is not refreshing then? It's not changing to post. Why not? Post. And file name etc flag 3, and include that, and then you forward that. Boom, post challenge 3 file, and we want the file to switch to dot slash etc flag 3, and we still need the null byte, I believe. Actually, let's go ahead and action that to repeater, and if we forward it, boom, it worked. So all we had to do is switch our get request to post. And then once you change it to post, you put for the file name, you just put whatever, how you're supposed to retrieve it, which is dot slash etc flag 3 with the null byte. And the null byte is to get rid of the .php. And it will definitely load it. If you go to your repeater, and if you repeat this again and send it, you will get the file content preview of flag 3 is post is working. You have it here on your Burp Suite, and you have it here, the answer on your regular web browser too. So that would be the answer. Go ahead and submit that, and I think we are done. The site, the last one is right here. Gain a remote code execution and lab playground with RFI to execute the hostname command. And what is the output? How did you even get the hostname? Go give me a new one. Touch cmd dot txt and mousepad cmd dot txt and we will write a code. Oh, just not even a code, just a PHP file. Actually, I have it in my in my Kali. Let's go ahead and type that here in my Kali here. I'm tripping. You do cat cmd.txt. This is the file, the host name. To get the host name, all you need is this file right here. PHP print execute host name. If you copy that to your code here and save it, Control S, and you can save that. If you cat cmd.txt, that would be the host name. And so you go ahead and run your Python 3 server, Python 3 m http server that 8080 and why it's not working. 8000. 8080s should not work, I guess. I don't know, the machine is probably using 80. Oh, 8080 is being used by Burp Suite, maybe. Let me see. Okay, yep. I'm sorry. 8080 is being used by Burp Suite, so that's why it's not working. So we will be using 8000, and we just got to know our IP address, public IP address, and that is where it's being hosted. So to get your public IP address, you probably Control Shift T. Oops, I went somewhere else. Here. Vertically, and if you put if config, you should able to get it, but they probably wouldn't let you do it here. You just gotta go to your Tryhackme, and right here, this probably your IP address here. It's always changing, so don't really worry about that. Last time it was different. 10.10.53.117. Let's go ahead and go to your home browser actually, and try to access that. Probably wouldn't work, so make sure you put your the port number. Make sure you put the port number. Oh, intercept off. Turn it off. Make sure you see how this kind of messing me up, and sometimes I give up and leave it because I forget to turn it off, and I thought this is like computer's problem or my problem. So make sure you use that, and then go to your file, which is cmd.txt. This right here, PHP print execute host name, will give you the host name of the file inclusion file. Actually, we don't need the Burp Suite anymore. Get rid of that. Thank you, Burp Suite. Go to your Google Chrome, to your lab challenge. And we are done with this lab challenge too. So we are going for what's going on? Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Just make sure you change that back since you're not using Burp Suite. Go to your playground. Here, apply any technique. If we put etc password, it works. etc password, right? So here on your file, and instead of putting the file name, we will go ahead and copy our URL here and paste it here. this will be our attacking remote code execution. And as soon as you put that, and boom, the file content preview of HTTP time is LFIVM, and just like that, you'll get the the host's name of this web server, and you go back to your questions, to your challenge, and answer that, and just like that, we are done with the room.